A new trailer for Spider-Man Far From Home dropped this week, prefaced with an Avengers Endgame spoiler warning from Tom Holland. If you haven't seen Endgame after it made over $2.5 billion at the box office, don't watch the new trailer or this video. After the first Far From Home trailer dropped 3 months ago, I made a video speculating who would make a better father figure for young Peter Parker, Tony Stark or Nick Fury. With Captain Marvel and Avengers Endgame behind us, and Far From Home on deck for July 2019, let's see how well my speculations held up. My name is CD Reimer and welcome to my channel. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and click on the notification bell to see more videos like this. My most glaring error was that Peter Parker was already on his field trip in Europe when he ditched the school bus to join Tony Stark at the beginning of Avengers Infinity War. I speculated that the timeline would reset in Endgame, and Far From Home would resume, with him ditching the school bus to join Nick Fury instead. The school field trip in Infinity War was to the Modern Museum of Arts in New York City. The school field trip in Far From Home was in Europe during summer vacation. Because the timeline was not reset in Endgame, Far From Home will take place 6 years after Homecoming. Endgame starts 6 months after Thanos snapped his fingers to eliminate 1/2 of all life in the universe at the end of Infinity War. Captain Marvel shows up, rescues Tony Stark and Nebula in space, and takes the Avengers to the planet Titan, where they discover that Thanos used the Infinity Stones to destroy the Infinity Stones. If Captain Marvel used her superpowers to reset the timeline all by herself, Endgame would have been a much shorter movie and spare my bladder from 3 hours of trauma. Yes, Captain Marvel is that powerful. Endgame skips ahead 5 years to when Ant-Man gets out of the quantum realm, finds the Avengers, and convinces them to go on a cosmic treasure hunt to collect the Infinity Stones from parallel timelines, since the past cannot change. Add another 6 months for Fat Thor to sober up, Tony Stark to build his time machine, and the rest of the universe to return from being snapped out of existence. Peter Parker's class, if not his entire high school and everyone in New York City, returns as if the timeline was reset. The population at large should be split between those who return unchanged and those who stay behind for 6 years. Maybe Thanos was a Republican who snapped the blue states like New York out of existence while leaving behind the red states. With Tony Stark dead at the end of Endgame, Nick Fury has no choice but to assume the father figure role with Peter Parker / Spider-Man. Based on the new trailer, I no longer think that is the case. Nick Fury will put a boot up Peter Parker's wazoo to get him to become Spider-Man. Happy, who was too friendly with Aunt May in the last trailer, will become the father figure that Peter Parker needs to help get over mourning for Tony Stark. An alternative Spider Daddy theory is that Nick Fury is MJ's baby daddy. Considering that Peter Parker's last girlfriend's father was the supervillain Vulture, his next girlfriend having a superhero father wouldn't be that far-fetched. Nick Fury as Peter Parker's girlfriend's father might be one boot too many up the wazoo. Links to third-party websites mentioning this video can be found in a related article on my website at www.cdreimer.com. Thank you for watching.